It is a sad commentary on the state of affairs that after 2 decades of running the public undertakings, the government has yet to evolve a healthy relationship between parliament and the public sector. Members of parliament feel that they do not know enough about the undertakings for which they have sanctioned funds, while the men who run the state-owned plants are scared of parliamentary questions. None denies Parliament its right to keep an eye on the public sector, but over the years it had been found that members of Parliament ask too many questions relating to the functioning of the public sector undertakings. Quite often, these questions relate not to general policy matters and the health of the plants, but to their day to day working. The fear that they can be attacked on the floor of parliament has also made able men refuse public sector jobs. Questions also make the ministers increase their interference in the day to day affairs of state owned undertakings, and this in turn changes the character of autonomous undertakings by converting them into departmentally run organizations. Exercising self restraint is not easy, certainly not when the curiosity and powers of over 750 members of parliament are involved. To resolve the problem, a public undertakings committee consisting of 10 members from the Lok Sabha and 5 members from the Rajya Sabha was set up in 1964 to keep an eye on the state-owned corporations on behalf of Parliament. The Public Undertakings Committee is not supposed to examine and investigate matters of major government policy as distinct from business or commercial functions of public undertakings. Matters of administration are to be governed by special statute under which a particular undertaking is established. The committee's reports have been of great help in meeting the needs of accountability of public undertakings to Parliament, but these have not lessened the number of parliamentary questions relating to day-to-day functioning of the plants. Discussions on the budget demands and working of the ministries also provide to the members of parliament an opportunity to discuss the working of public undertakings and even to refer to individual cases, which should be disposed of within the confines of the plant establishment. Moreover, ministers have stopped requesting the Speaker to disallow questions relating to day to day functioning of the plants. Several problems can be solved by balancing the public undertakings accountability to Parliament and the needs of their autonomous and efficient functioning. It is neither possible nor desirable to take away the right of the members of the Parliament to put questions and raise discussions on issues involving failures of management, but at the same time parliament will have to evolve some convention to ensure autonomy of the undertaking in their day-to-day working and protect the right of management to take decisions. One way could be for the Speaker of the Lok Sabha and the Chairman of the Rajya Sabha not to entertain questions and discussions which amount to interference in the day to day working of the public sector corporations. The ministers should render all help to the secretariats of the two houses in this regard. While the number of parliamentary questions should be brought down, members of parliament who desire to know about the working of the public undertakings should be satisfied by making the annual reports on their working more detailed and objective. The two houses should be allotted time for discussion on the white papers, along with the debates on the minister's demand For grants, the discussion will provide excellent opportunity to the members of parliament to discuss the working of public undertakings. Parliament should continue keeping its sharp eye on the working of the state-owned corporations through its committee on public undertakings. But this system needs improvement. The committee consisting of members of parliament is not an expert body, and at times it finds it difficult to understand technical matters. The committee's work can improve a great deal if it is assisted by expert organizations such as the Bureau of Public Enterprises, which at present function within the Finance Ministry. But the major drawback in the committee's functioning is overwork. There are over 90 public undertakings, but the committee can examine the working of 10 undertakings a year. That means that an undertaking can come up for the committee's scrutiny only once in 9 years. This problem can be solved in two ways. One is by accepting the recommendation of the Administrative Reforms Commission that the committee should take up for examinations a group of undertakings falling within one major area of enterprise and bring out a consolidated report. A better course would, however, be to appoint two or three more such committees which can share its work. Time has come when the entire question of the extent and form of parliamentary scrutiny of public undertakings should be clearly defined, keeping in view the needs of autonomy of these undertakings. Further delay can only harm the public sector. To Sri Raju Agent, Station Road, Bangalore. Dear sir, we come to know that you are one of the very reputed agents having on hand a good number of houses which are located in all the extensions for sale at very reasonable rates. It may not be out of place if we say that the commission to be paid by us should not be more than the proportionate cost of the building, and that the rates should be reasonable and within the easy reach of a common man. Even then, you could be sure that you will be increasing your business and earn more. The persons purchasing the house at the same time will definitely be at advantageous position and feel happy of their deal. As a matter of fact, the dealing should benefit both the parties. In accordance with your letter, we have seen the house which you had mentioned in your letter. We came to know that this was built long back and the plans do not appear to have been approved by the corporation. We anticipate some trouble in the near future. We also notice that very poor quality materials have been used, and during the past 10 years little repair work has been carried out. The rooms are large, but the windows are so small that major alterations would be necessary to convert them into flats. Even today, no electricity is available, and although you intend to look into this, we feel that further enquiry is useless. We are quite sure that the better plan would be to erect an entirely new block of flats on the large open space to the west. This latter site has easy approach from the main road nearby and all services are quite close. We have also visited the farm owned by the proprietor to take note of the various buildings he intends to erect, and our plans will be sent to you for approval by Monday morning at the latest. We are experts in designing and suggest to you that it would save much time if we discuss building details in our office at an early date. Yours faithfully,